teammates, and he wants to see you be more aggressive. Did you hear what he said? And I'm just kind of curious your thoughts about, what you think you need to do to be more consistent.
No, I didn't even hear what he said.
He just said basically, we need Darius to be, Darius is not the Darius that I want him to be. That he needs to be basically wanting to be more aggressive. He said, again, I think he didn't make boards in the first half the other night, and he was like, he needs to be in there all the time. I'm just curious. I mean, I guess how would you evaluate then the way that you played this year?
I think I played decent. Probably not as well as I could, though. I mean, I probably expect he wants me to be more productive, and especially with the offensive end, and I guess being more aggressive offensively and defensively.
He said you had the potential to be the player that everybody talks about. Nation, he said something is missing. Do you know what that something is?
I don't really know how to answer that question.
Are you surprised he would say that?
Huh?
You surprised Cal would say that? And I think part of it is because he thinks so much of your potential. I think that's got everything to do with it.
I mean, I'm glad he has that much confidence in me. I mean, that's a big help that he has a lot of confidence in me. Really, I just got, step up my production.
Does it make you think a little bit? Saying to yourself, what more does Coach want from me?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Does it make you think a little bit and say to yourself, what more does Coach want me? What does he want me to do?
No, we've had a few meetings past week or so after the loss, and he's really talked to me about what he expects me to do. So I'm just going to try to keep working at it and get better.
What are some of those things?
Basically, just being more aggressive and being more vocal on the court. I mean, there was a few times where we was down in North Carolina, and he said he felt like I should have stepped up and huddled up the team and talked to him and told him we was going to be all right. But nobody seemed to do that. So I guess just being more vocal and being more aggressive on both ends of the court.
In other words, do you like that Coach wants you to do more, that he likes you enough that he's pushing you to do more?
Definitely. That's definitely a big confidence booster when the coach feels that you're able to do stuff like that. So, I mean, like I said, I'm just going to try to keep working at it and get better.
Is it in your nature to be that way, though? I mean, you've been kind of a quiet guy since you got here. I mean, you just don't strike me as the kind of guy that's going to sit there and, necessarily wave a towel or grab guys by the shirt and say, hey, let's do this, let's do that. Is that something that you have to sort of consciously work on?
Kind of, because I mean, like my first 2 years, we had a lot of great players, so I really didn't have to. They was always doing it, so I mean, it's just something I'm going to have to work at and get better at as the season goes on.
Do you consider yourself a great player, or a player that could be great? I mean, I'm not trying to get you to talk about yourself like I'm bad, but but serious. I mean, you talk about, you had talented teammates, but I mean, do you consider yourself, are you at the point now where you think you should be, mentioned with those guys?
Yeah, like I said, I have to work at it and get better at it each and every day. And I'm still working at it, and I think it'll be fine.
Is your role evolving? I mean, do you get the sense your role, it's different than it was last year. You're right. I mean, you had guys like DeMarcus and John, but I mean, obviously this team's not nearly as deep as it was last year. I mean, do you have to, I'm sure he's encouraged you to shoot more and be more aggressive offensively. I mean, are you still sort of trying to find your way, you think, and on when to shoot, when not to shoot, when to go, when not to go? I mean, are you still...
Yeah, a little bit. Because we have a lot of talented scorers. I guess I'm still trying to figure that out. But like I said, he just wants me to be more aggressive all the time. So that's what I got to do.
Is that a fine line with you, Darius? How aggressive to be when you've got some talented guys behind you?